So this is an interesting hand. It has plenty of mana, one Boggle, the Cartouche, and the Growth. And I think I'm actually on the draw. Oh man, this is tough. Let's keep it. Let's keep it. We'll go turn one Blossoming Sands against Tron. Maybe this was not a good keep, but hopefully they don't have too many edicts. We'll go turn one Blossoming Sands, turn two. Actually, now we play Cover Scout. I wonder if it's better to just go ahead and Abundant Growth. Yeah, we don't really need to play these sands quite yet. So actually, let's go turn one Boggle. I'll go turn one Glade Cover Scout. Turn one Boggle of some sort. Turn two will be able to Cartouche and Blossoming Sands. Turn two Prophetic Prism. My opponent's going to win the game. Trauma, that's really all you need. Or an Arlid, not bad, not with this hand. So that incentivizes me to have already played a Blossoming Sands. I guess I could play the Plains, Abundant Growth Plains, and play the Cartouche, and that will no, because I really want to play the Sands so that I have the Gnarlid next turn. All right. Yeah. Ancestral Mask is not bad. It's not a bad way to, set up, is what I'm saying. So next turn we'll play the Gnarlid. Or we could actually go ahead and play the Mask. Maybe it's better. It's actually probably more damage to play the Gnarlid first. Although the Gnarlid will be exposed to removal. I guess let's see what my opponent gets with this Ancient Stirrings. Oh, I don't get to see. They didn't find anything? They didn't find anything. Oh, wow. There's another Slippery Boggle. So now I have the option between playing the Mask, and I think I will play the Mask. I don't want to open this Gnarlid up to removal quite yet, and right now it would only be a 3/3. So I think worth it to play the Mask. Bash 3. Next turn we'll play the cart. Well, next turn we'll have to choose. We'll probably just go ahead and play the Cartouche. And I hope my opponent doesn't have a main deck Edict. Blue 2. Alright, I'm not afraid of Seagate Oracle. Utopia Sprawl. Enchant a forest. So let's enchant the forest. Let's make it add green. I don't really need a lot of white. So now we can play Sands, play Cartouche, and then play another Boggle or two. We'll go ahead and play both. And now there's no reason not to play the Aura Gnarlid next turn. Now we have a sizable little army here. Opponent does not have Tron still. Whiffed on an ancient. I've never seen Tron whiff on an Ancient Stirrings. That's insane. Here's another one. If they whiff again, I'll be quite pleased. Urza's Tower. All right, so Tron line. I guess Capsize is something I might have to worry about. On the auras, though, not necessarily on my creatures. I need to find a Trampler, that's for sure. Another Seagate Oracle, sure. Trample. Nah, just a forest. Let's go ahead and alpha. I guess at some point I might also have to worry about the card that fogs every turn. This might be a game where I have to bring in the Flaring Pains. My opponent's on the Tron list that is running those cards. Ulamog's Crusher, okay. I'm still going to attack with everything, I think. Because my Hexproof has first strike. I really need to draw a Trampoly type enchantment. Abundant Growth, sure. That pumps my 2 creatures here, so that's not bad. And draws me another card. Ledgewalker, a whiff. So now I don't want to attack with Aura Gnarlid, but I will attack with these. Well, I really only need to attack with Glade Cover Scout. Because maybe I want to sacrifice some of these Bogles to the... I'll sacrifice it. Maybe I'll sacrifice a land to the Annihilator trigger, and then sacrifice, and then throw the Warrior under the bridge here, under the bus. Under the Bridge, great song. I guess if you like the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I'm a little ambivalent. Yeah, I think that if we lose this game, it's because I kept a hand that probably didn't apply enough pressure. So yeah, let's sacrifice land and this Warrior, and then we'll block with a Boggle. It didn't matter really how I played that, I don't think. Because I definitely don't want to take 8 quite yet. Although maybe it would have been fine. I just don't want to get Rolling Thundered or something out of the game, but that'd be... Let's see, because 2 red, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So definitely consideration. Is this a Fangred Marauder? Interesting. This is just, looks like just traditional Regtron then. Forest. Well, I guess it's some fodder. And we're going to attack with these 3. Right? No, I guess there's no real... If they have a fog, they have a fog, and it just kind of doesn't matter. Or if they're also gonna, they might just block the Glade Cover Scout, but still get to take 7 here. I guess if they have Pulse and Marasa, it does matter. Maybe the extra point of damage. So yeah, they would be at 5. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. I think we want to sacrifice 2 lands and then not any creatures and then not block. Yeah, we just won't block this time. Next time we'll just attack with the Aura Gnarlid and we'll see where that gets us. No, if they have Capsize, then I just lose the game. They get back their Seagate Oracle. So the Seagate Oracle doesn't actually, like, they're going to have to do something else, right? I have the Aura Gnarlid. So the Seagate Oracle doesn't actually save them here. They have to draw something else, and it has to get this Aura Gnarlid off the table. Maybe it's Doomblade. I really don't know. It has to be something, though. And then I have to, in turn, like if I draw a Trample type spell, I think the game is just over. So I'll put it on the Glade Cover Scout. We'll trample on in there. Expedition Map, sure. With everything that they're doing, I don't think that they have something to kill this Aura Gnarlid. Now they'll only have access to 3 mana. Oh, well, they get an island. So if they have exactly Capsize, they have to do it now. No, they don't have to do it now because the Urza's plant's adding 2. So getting an island makes me think maybe they have a repeal. I don't even know if this deck plays repeal. And even then, they'd have to use it. Oh no, lots to consider. Lots to consider. Heliod's Pilgrim. That's a good draw. I can use it to go grab Rancor. If they counter this, I win the game. If they don't counter it, I think I still win the game. Let's grab that Rancor. I think this should be game. Unless they have the fog. In which case, I still have some blockers for the Ulamog's Crusher. All right, and there's the game. Sweet. So against Tron, what do I want? Young Wolf seems Flaring Pain seems like I'm gonna need it. I think definitely the Flaring Pain, and then I think maybe we cut the Orinar lid. It's opens us up to their spot removal. Some consideration for Relic, but I think that we're gonna want to go a little faster than that. So let's run this, and we'll see what exactly happens. I think the Young Wolves are good because I think this deck is probably playing some sort of Edict effect. Well, we have to mulligan this. There's no land. Hand is pretty good otherwise, though. Forced to keep this. Not too shabby, though. Do I want this Glade Cover Scout? It really depends about whether or not I think my opponent is actually running edicts. And since I'm going to hedge my bets that they are, so we'll put that on the top. So what do I want to do turn one? Turn one, I think I want to play the Utopia Sprawl. And the reason for that is because I want to be able to play... No, I need it to make white. This is actually really hard. Because I kind of do need a second land. So let's see. I definitely have to play my forest. And then if I play the Utopia Sprawl, I can play the Boggle and the Ethereal Armor in the same turn, which still opens me up to an Edict style effect, which is what I'm trying to play around right now. But then I'll just get the Rancor back and can do it again. Oh no, because I'm wanting to. I want to choose white with this, not green. Maybe it's better to play the Growth and hope to draw a land, but that seems very risky. So we'll sprawl. We'll name white. Then maybe next turn we'll draw the land. But we're basically on the Glade Cover Scout or Boggle Ethereal Armor plan right now, which doesn't seem like a bad plan. It just seems Is this going to be a... Oh, Cop Green. The next time a green source of your choice would deal damage to you. I guess this doesn't target. If that's their plan, though, I think we're still in good shape. Yeah, it doesn't say target, so I think it works. My opponent's pretty woefully behind on mana here, though. Another Utopia Sprawl. Let's do it again. No, this time I want to Abundant Growth, I think. I'm going to test the waters on this and see if this works, but I really like to hit another land drop to get another threat in play. Perfect. All right, let's see if this works. And this one I'll have to name red. All right, I guess it does work. Cool. I did not know that. So yeah, now we're going to have to name red with this other Utopia Sprawl so that we can get Flaring Pain. And I'm going to double, well, yeah, I'm going to have to like double suit up something. Another Glade Cover Scout, sure. Do I want to play another Scout? I think I'll play a Scout. And then I'll play the Sprawl and put the... This way I'm just diversifying my threats. I'll play the Scout, then I'll put one of the Rancors on this Slippery Boggle. And they'll take 3. Alright, well now I just want to tackle that one. Seems good. Pretty slow start for my opponent, except that they do have this Cop Green. But they're eventually going to, like if they tap out now, like, sure. I guess they are laying behind. So now they will have Tron. So now they can prevent 2 of my creatures from getting through. Okay, I'm going to start casting these Utopia Sprawls. Let's diversify a little. Well, let's Utopia Sprawl on this, named Green. Oops. Oh, I guess I have that other thing. Let's Utopia Sprawl on here. Name Red. I think you want to do this after I've attacked. Because I'm not going to attack with the creatures that are I'm just not going to attack with these 2. Well, I don't know if that actually matters, but theoretically it could. See, I really need the Flaring Pain. Prof Prism, sure. Here's Evolving Wilds. Give me a little shuffle. Why did I not attack there? It doesn't matter. My opponent would just have done that. I should have made them do it though. Absolutely should have made them do it. Muldrifter? Sure. What do I want to fetch with this Evolving Wilds? Seagate Oracle, sure. We'll fetch at the end of my opponent's turn, and we'll grab our planes, I think. Yes. There's another Glade Cover Scout, but it doesn't help us. So now I can't really attack with both of these. They'll just die. I really don't think we've lost yet, though. We just need to draw the Flaring Pain. Opponent can block 3 of my creatures. Ethereal Armor, sure. Well, let's put it on this guy. No, because now I can just block the Crusher and force my opponent to do it on their turn, which maybe will give me a window of opportunity for attacking. Quicksand. Quicksand's definitely not very good against me. Let's sacrifice Glade Cover Scout and this Rancor. Oh, I actually can't spend a creature blocking here. I just realized because if I do, my creature will just still die. It doesn't prevent all combat damage; it just prevents combat damage. So yeah, actually, I need to draw this. I need to draw something this turn. The Flaring Pain, and I need to draw it like right now. And then I think I can still win. Because I have, well, they'll gain 5. All right, that's a forest. Let's go ahead and pack it in. I actually don't think we can win this game. We really needed to draw that Flaring Pain out, and we couldn't beat that Cop Green. Lame. Very lame. Orin Arlid looking a little better, though. Taking out Young Wolf. I'm no longer playing around Edicts. Because my opponent did not show them to me. So yeah, now we'll hope that we get there. We draw our sideboard cards, our opponent doesn't draw theirs, sort of thing. This hand has got to be a mulligan. It's just not fast enough. The enchantments are very good. Wow, I guess this is a keep. Boggle on top, certainly. Green, and let's go ahead and Abundant Growth, draw the Boggle. Wow, I wish this Plains was a forest, though. I guess we'll play Blossoming Sands, Boggle. Next turn, we can play Cloak. Start getting in. Or we could play Rancor Utopia Sprawl. I think I like Cloak a little better, though. Dang, yo. 2 Cop Greens. Glade Cover Scout, sure. Feeling a little upset about this, but I guess there's just really, there's really nothing I can do, so. I guess I could, yeah, I'm gonna play my Plains. I can go ahead and Utopia Sprawl the Forest. Let's go ahead and say, red. Go ahead and make Boggle a 3/3. Yeah, kind of cheaty face. It feels like this just gets around my hexproof status. Yeah, this is obviously going to be a very hard game to win. My opponent had turn 2 Cop Green, turn 3 Tron. I just like that's probably pretty much just game over. Frustrating, but what are you going to do? Pretty frustrating. So now I guess you'll get to see me die a slow death. Under no pressure, though, so my opponent can't just tap out for a Crusher here. Or, they could, and it would still be very good, actually. I still can't really attack into a Crusher. A Muldrifter I can attack into, though. Yeah, I really needed to draw Flaring Pain. And right now, even Flaring Pain won't even really help us. I have to draw something else, too. More enchantments. I guess perfect sequence would be Ancestral Mask, Flaring Pain, something like that. Certainly not another Glade Cover Scout. What a beating. If they just play a Crusher, maybe I'll just concede. I mean, there's really, I can't even, I can't beat a Crusher. Like, what? I'll sacrifice the 2 Glade Cover Scouts and. But as long as they just have this Mole Drifter, I think we're okay. Oh my god. Yeah, well, because they have Tron, this is just so good here. Like they can easily do whatever they want to do on their turn and then still leave up a measly 3 mana to deal with all my threats. That's just the tower. But like I said, I'm not quite ready to concede. I'm fairly close, but not quite there. I think that there's still some game to be played, although, my opponent does have 7 cards in their hand. They probably have Counterspell. This is another Mole Drifter. Oh, it debalances. Okay. You can target me with that. I'll have you know. Okay, this is like step 1 is complete. We have drawn Ancestral Mask, which will give us a pretty significant boost to one of our creatures. I don't see a reason why it shouldn't just keep being this Slippery Boggle. Oh yeah. Now, if we draw Flaring Pain, we will win, provided they don't have Counterspell. I may have flubbed in that case by putting the Abundant Growth. Oh, I didn't have this other forest, and the Sprawl has to go on there. This can enchant a land, but my first land was the 4th. I think this is my turn 1 play. Yeah, okay, so now we just need to draw the Flaring Pain. That's all. That's it. We have 2 in our deck. I cannot believe they missed an Ancient Stirrings game. But not this game, but one of those games. All right, so here's Ulamog's Crusher. So Flaring Pain suddenly becomes something I have to draw, like, right now. Okay, Utopia Sprawl. Not the one that draws me a card, but it does let me diversify just a scooch here. No point in attacking. They attack with the Crusher. Annihilator trigger on the stack. If I sacrifice the Rancor, I can still block this. So let's sacrifice the Rancor, and I think the Plains. We're going to block the Crusher, and then my opponent is going to have to spend mana to save it. Not that that particularly matters, I don't think. If we got another Rancor, we could theoretically have this infinite loop of Rancors, and what is this? What is this? Is this capsize? Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm in a position now where I no longer think I can win the game. Let's see if we draw it. No. Ethereal armor, not bad though. How much mana do I even have? I have enough to play all this. They still have capsize in hand though. Yeah, I'm gonna go and concede. The capsize is enough. All right, well, I'll see everyone for match 3.